Hi. The fact that summer is for falling love is for falling in love. Hi CB, hi Fanta, hi Lenny, hi PP, hi Sasha, hi Psycho, thank you for streaking, Sasha, thank you for streaking Fanta. Hi Spookums. Did I say hi Lenny? Hi Lenny. Hi Huey. I think it's because you weren't there during my last art stream. That happened during movies. I still have a voice after screaming bloody ass murder. Was I screaming? Hi Nerdy. Ba ba da ba. Ba 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 da ba. Ba 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 da ba. Boop. Who's that? Uvula trying to escape. It was scary. Does everyone have seasonal emotes? Is that a partner thing? Unpaid voice acting for a debut indie game dev if presented the opportunity. If I like the game, sure. Maybe. If I like who I'm casted as. It depends. Wait, it's art? It is art. You can still paint your nails during art. It's a pretty neat game. Who is this for? I would. Lenny would? Lenny would. Karen? 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 Kieran? Kirian? Who's that? Am I supposed to know who that is? Oh, I wish I was as cozy as Huey's emo right now. Ba ba. Ba ba. Could be a lot better. But aren't they asking you because they think you would do really well? I think Huey would do really well too. Like maybe they see you in this character, right? Okay, CB, have a good stretchies. Do you hear Rio in the background? I'm not confident in yourself. Why? British accent for a game I made? Would you say yeah? Oh. As long as I'm anonymous. Ice puzzle. Fanta. Thank you, mods. I need to look for the list. I left the Discord. I remember. It's okay. I only had Zadie's left and Ice's left. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, if you still have it, I'll accept it. Please. You know how I've been thinking about cross-stitching? I was like, what if I cross-stitched Bobby Hill saying, I don't know you? Thank you. What is this from? Psycho. We're good. Is this Wicked? What do you mean, Nerdy? Nerdy's dying? Why? Is this Wicked? Nerdy loves Wicked aggressively. I've wanted to see Wicked on Broadway. Or like it, yeah. I wanted to see Wicked in Broadway, but I want to see Dina what is her last name? Menzel? Yeah, that's not happening. Okay, but you never know. Maybe like a 25th anniversary. Closest singing at Broadway in 2006. Oh. I'm sure someone has it recorded though, right? I guess I could see the movies, but I feel like that would just hit so differently. I don't even really know what Wicked is about. Other than like they're in school? Question mark? Squishy is in the run for the 30 stream streak. Have you seen Wizard of Oz? No, I've seen The Wiz. I acted in The Wiz though. Thank you for streaking, Squishy. At least the first part. Are you gonna watch the second part? My mouse is gonna die. I need a picture of a ladybug. The only song I know is Defying Gravity, and it's because it was either because of Glee or because of Frozen. This is from Wicked, Joji. Hi, Joji. Do you want to know something that I learned about ladybugs? The part that I thought was their eye was not their eye. You quietly sing along them all. Oh, wait, you're such a big fan? I'm actually surprised. Is it already out on... Would it be Disney? Rio, you good, dude? Okay. Did I say hi, Spuzzle? Hi, Spuzzle. Boop. Mm. 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 I didn't remember. I'm sorry. Judy Garland movie? Who's Judy Garland? There was a cartoon actress who played Dorothy in that movie. Ah. Did they use a real dog? I think I've only seen like I used to watch like these conspiracy or like top 10 haunted places in America or whatever. And I think I've seen screenshots of the movie, like the like part that a lot of people reference is like, oh, there was like an accident during filming and da 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 da. Wait, Psycho, which color? Animated 2D cartoon movie about the lion? Aww. How old is the movie? Is it older than Adam West on Batman? 1939. What else came out during 1939? Kristen Chenoweth? Who's that? I'm learning the magnet. Oh, are you using their new U magnet? 66 plus? Oh. Who's Mackenzie Kurt? Who are these people? To show color at all? Really? So it's like as old as I Love Lucy? Popular. That's a song, right? Da 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 da. That's all I know. Galinda on the Wicked Broadway performance? Ah. Is Galinda the Wicked Witch of the West? Do they ever mention the Wicked Witch of the East? Like her sister? Oh. We did The Wiz in high school, and I was the other witch that doesn't get toppled by a house. But when I was in high school, I was dating like a senior at the time. I think it was a freshman. And
Round one.
Fishy, thank you for subbing for 20 months. Let's go. But yeah, I was dating someone and he had to kiss my feet on stage. So that was fun. What do you mean? Of course I auditioned for Toto. And I didn't get Toto. And I was like, literally, my singing voice does not sound like a wicked witch. My singing voice should be Toto. I just wanted to be Toto. What was going on at your high school? My high school, dude, you know how you have like a homeroom? Like at the beginning and end of school? my homeroom had the most pregnancies during my high school years. We had more pregnancies than the teachers in all of our 4 years. Pregnancies? Yeah. Is that more than one? It was more than like 4 or 5. Never been to school with a homeroom? Oh! I don't actually know. I went to like public school. What, nerdy? Shouldn't you be used to this, you city kid? I did not grow up in a quote-unquote affluent neighborhood. Regular magnet? Oh. Homeroom for like standardized tests and beginning of the year stuff. Oh. I went to a school for like people who were failing. But I went to it because I didn't really apply to high schools like I should have. So I luckily got in. But I wasn't meant to be there, so I just kind of coasted. You had to apply to high schools? Yeah. What on earth was going on? It was a really bad school system. Wait, did y'all not have to apply to high schools at all? Maybe like one that was a senior while I was at high school. We have one high school in my town. Oh! My performance really dropped off during my junior year. Not in Canada. Oh, you get assigned based on where you live. Or you lived in the nice part of town and got to go to the nice school. Did y'all not have like magnet high schools? Oh, magnet high schools, at least in the area that I like resided in, were high schools that you could like apply to no matter where you lived. Oh my god. So like if your local high school is really, really, really bad, you would generally apply to like these magnet high schools. 95% Asian and brown kids. Any Asians getting pregnant would get their asses kicked by their parents, probably. Dude, I was like one of the only token Asians in my high school. I don't think my district had it. Oh. My family scammed me into a school outside my house's zone because it was better. Wait, how'd they do that? Did they just like ask their friend, like, hey, can we use your mailing address? Token white and black kids? I'm not joking. We had one in my high school. We had one white kid in the entire school. And I think we eventually got 2. And they were 100% token white kids. And that's why, like, the first time, I know this sounds really weird to people, especially if they like work for like corporations or like generally in like higher education and stuff like that, just because like there is a higher percentage of like men in those fields as well as like white people in those fields. And I remember telling my like college friends, and I went to like a very like affluent college. Like apparently it was super, super affluent, and I just didn't know it. But everyone was like, that's such a weird experience, Moo. Like, huh? Like, what? Few white kids in my school. One of 2 Asian kids. It's always, I feel like, thankfully, I feel like everyone was struggling so much in my high school that no one really cared. Like, it was more of like okay, like, because you're not used to this culture, like, oh, I'll educate you. And like most people who didn't grow up in that culture are like, yeah, I'm totally open to like learning about it, like about the type of foods you eat, about like whatever like habits your family personally has or other like immigrant families have, like stuff like that, you know. Sarah Lawrence? What's Sarah Lawrence? Well, Wesley? Fishy, do I seem like someone who would go to Wesley? Supposed to go to is better. I think it is these days, but you gotta do what you gotta do when it isn't. Oh, 100%. My local school be popular. Gonna be popular. My local high school didn't have, I think it had some windows, but some of them were like boarded up, and if they weren't boarded up, they had like bars on them and stuff. And I think there were like just a lot of cops patrolling the area. Like literally, I remember in like six or like, how old are 6-year-olds or sixth graders? Aren't they like freshman year about like 15? So you would be about 12, 11. They were literally telling like 11 and 12-year-olds like, hey, you better do really well, otherwise you're gonna end up at that school. And I was like, okay. So I thought it was always like a normal thing for people to like apply to magnet schools and like not go to their local school and stuff like that. Why my neighbors moved recently. Their son got lotteried into the performing arts school. What's wrong with a performing arts school? Macklemore went to one, I'm pretty sure. Wrong color yarn I needed for the blanket. I don't know if you bought it already. Call them, Spookums. Maybe they got distracted. I had a very, very different experience. At your local? Oh, like the school you went to was really white, psycho? Or in terms of like applying to schools? I think my elementary school and a majority Asian community had a lottery system, but I might be wrong. Ah, yeah, some of the schools that you applied to had a lottery system, but you still had to like do the application. Science and math school? This kid's in like first grade? Yeah, this kid's in first grade. I feel like especially like all of the well-rounded / happy science and math kids always have like some sort of art hobby just to like help with the stress. Like it helps with creativity. One of the biggest things that like help you in like the STEM field, at least if you're doing like research and stuff, like that's kind of overreacting. Orchid, and I told them lavender. Oh, so it's gonna be like too cool toned if it's the lavender one. I assume orchid's more warm. Kind of sick tonight. All I've had is coffee and leftover wine. It's no wonder why. Ooh, take up all my mind. I don't eat like I do. I should stop. Heaven knows I've tried. I studied theater tech in college. Ooh. One day I will stop falling in love with you. One of her concerts, live performances one day. I want to too. I've heard, I think it was Steedling that said he saw Luve and Elijah Wood at like a jazz festival. What if I went to go see Louve and Elijah Wood was there, and then I looked him in the eyes and saw that they were like, you know, his like bright, starkingly blue eyes, and I went like, ew. That would make my whole week. Trying to understand what I am to you, more than songs we've exchanged. Do I have touch on? Sunset views. Phantonos. Burnt tongue from burning? I don't know. Are there like old wives' tales about that? Overwhelmed. Were you too excited about your pizza and just... One day I will stop falling in love with you. 250 only, Fishy? Dude, how can they actually commit highway robbery? Until then I'll eat my pie, pretend that we are more than friends. Kiwi, do you have thoughts about public versus charter school? Because at least in the States, it's like very divisive. And I don't know if like Canada necessarily has that same feelings from like the teachers. Does charter school mean private school? Charter school is like an in-between. Charter schools generally accept kids based on random lottery, and they receive, I think they sign a contract, and that's why they're called a charter school, where they receive both public and private funding, but they're allowed some freedoms that public schools do not have. So they can have like a uniform or stuff like that. Gnocchi Alfredo? Lenny coming in with the facts. I want candy. Did you make it, Spuzzle? Charter schools are apparently primarily in Alberta. Oh, interesting. So not something you would have experienced. Good experiences in different ways with all of them. As like a student, Sasha, I'd never teach in Alberta. Is it because of just like teachers' rights there, or oh, their government? Are Canadian laws mostly based on the province you live in? It's our Texas. Like go big or go home? Fresh basil and fresh garlic and butter. Oh. A lot of things are province specific. Do you have sales taxes or income taxes based on like province? In MASH, charter schools take taxpayer money but have less oversight or accountability or standards. Weaker teaching. Yeah. Exactly, Fishy. Federal income tax and provincial income tax and sales tax with a... You're stuck on the floor. Did you stretch so well that you're all relaxed now? Interesting. Something funny about the PNW is that I think Washington doesn't have income tax and Oregon doesn't have sales tax. So a lot of people will live on the border. They'll work in Washington, and whenever they need to buy something, they'll buy it in Oregon. Do they report that on their taxes? Probably not. Probably not. People do that here. Oh, really? Or I'll sleep here. Delaware has no sales tax. Oh, really? They buy vehicles in like Montana? Wait, Montana, USA? But don't you have to pay like registration fees and stuff back home still? Like, would they like tack that on if they knew broadbushers are the shite? Yes, they are. Especially if you have a flatter nail bed. That's a great question. It's D&D night. Are Wednesdays always D&D night? Ah. This looks like a ladybug arm, right? Pendu. Pendu, I have a question for you. Pendu, do you like to do barbecue? Specifically ribs? Pendu, Pendu, don't go. Linny, what's wrong? Oh, if I finish art early, we're gonna play Katamari. Can I be honest? Of course. You can always be honest. My reaction will change though. And be a You hate ribs? Really? Even like spare ribs? Wait, do you like barbecue? Yeah, all types of ribs? Ooh. You didn't see that. I don't know all of these terms. Even chicken ribs? Yeah, how you feel about... What are chicken ribs? Are they like chicken fries? Brandon! Hi, Brandon. Hi, Brandon. How are you liking Hades? if you want to go take care of yourself or be anywhere else but here, especially if you've been streaming for a long time and you need to take a little screen break, please feel free to get the hell out of here. Is your first time playing? You won contests with them, so it's gotta be a me thing? Well, I feel like different regions also do barbecue very differently. So you could just not like the region's version of like barbecue. Cause like if you get ribs in Texas and ribs in like Tennessee, like they'll both be really different. To say playing it? Wait, what are you on? What has happened so far? Their meat sucks? What do you mean? Like the cut or the quality? Hi, Corvines. How are you? This kind of reminds me of oh shoot, my boots. Of I think you're gonna hate this. This kind of reminds me of 1975. But they had like a baby with like, who's the guy that sang like party rockin' in the house tonight? Wait, no, who's the guy who sang the the it's like a song that has a line about dancing like Helen Keller. And I don't know if that line is offensive. But there's a line in that song. 303? Yeah. Like they want to be a stereotype for white people on Spices. The third boss, let's go. Do you have a favorite weapon? Or are you still on like your very first run? If your dog is barking at the tree, go, 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 go. Take care of whatever you have to do. I love her from the internet. Oh my god. This is some of y'all. Oh. There was also something in my high school that happened. There was actually a teacher-student relationship. Which, like, back in high school, I was like, okay, that's, like, really creepy on the teacher. But, like, now that I'm older, I'm like, dude, that teacher was actually, like, really messed up. Because I think she was, like, engaged in everything. And she was, like, dating this, like, six-figure making partner. And she lived, like, in a huge place and stuff, like a huge house and stuff with her partner. And it was just like, why would you give that up for someone who like doesn't even know how to do their own laundry yet? What kind of high school is this? A bad one. Money being the first thing you describe. Okay, I didn't know a lot about him. All I knew was that he made a lot of money already. Your high school was gross? It was. It was like very chaotic. You had cops in your school? You had a creepy gym teacher? Ew. Did anyone report him? So you called him up after, right? No! He was probably twice my age. AKA, I was probably like 15 and he was like 30. Cops in your school too? Really? Do I call you toilet destroyer? Can someone use the sit emote? What do you go by? Dude, apparently the depression tag was like in my top 3 tags. And I was like, are people okay? Can I call you gay toilet? Can I use your like title and first name? or are you very adamant generally about people using your full name? What do the top tags mean? No, it's ranked based on like when I put it in. So that means that whatever is at the very top was me going like, how would I describe myself? Well, hello, gay toilet destroyer. Speaking of destroying toilets, is CRL bad for your pipes? Because I don't have like a hair catcher in my bathtub. And I'm kind of like, I kind of want like something that can like eat away probably like the hair clump that's forming. Ceteral? What is Ceteral? Oh, CRL? Drain cleaner. Yeah, we are. There's a brand of drain cleaner called, it's like 3 letters. C as in cat, R as in roach, and L as in lion. CLR? CRL? I don't know how the sequence of the letters. I've only seen CLR, CRL. I'm dyslexic, okay? I'm gonna add that as a tag. CRT? What's CRT? Calcium, lime, and rust buildup? I've heard bad things about it. Yeah, I've also heard bad things about like drain cleaner. Twin. Cathode ray tube. Thank you. Thank you, Stealing. Fishy. I would think it's okay for toilets. Teacher stuff, soccer goal bar, bending, face slamming, fights? Teacher student violence, hair burning. Whoa. Okay, 2 pounds of chili isn't a lot to eat in a sitting, right? Like 2 pounds of chili is like normal to eat as an adult, right? Long rat? Yeah. Long rat? Not chili peppers? Not chili peppers. It's not normal? Having trouble envisioning 2 pounds of chili? You know, just like put it all in like a bowl. And then just... When I was younger, and then some to smuggle lab stuff out. Dude, lab stuff is so expensive. Out here, we call them chilies. You call American chili like chilies? Do you have a Chili's restaurant? Or is that like an American thing? Oh, it's an American thing. Chili peppers are called chilies. Ah. I guess we also call them chilies. I guess it would be weird for someone to say, yeah, I ate 2 pounds of like raw chilies. Someone called in a bomb threat. What? In middle school? I've never eaten a Chili's. The closest I've been to Chili's is TGIF, You're drawing a spider with a Santa Claus hat. These are... It's a ladybug. Sorry, you can't see the ladybug, but it's on my screen. And I don't know if people are scared of ladybugs, like how they're scared of... like they're scared of spiders. TGIF Fridays? Didn't I say TGI Fridays? But the threats were so lame. I'm gonna blow the roof of the school. Like from a fart. Yeah, it's TGIF Fridays. Chili can either be the temperature, a bowl of ground beef with tomato sauce and whole beans, or smashed fake meat and bean sauce we smear onto a hot dog. Oh, I've never had a chili cheese dog. They're harmless. People think they're cute. Ladybugs kind of scare me. I always think ladybugs are gonna bite me, even though I know they're really good for gardens. A week and a half? Damn. Found it, got them out of class? Damn. You're not from America? I am. I'm on the West Coast. I don't want to be near it. Which state? That's so specific. Maybe if you like take me out to like a $900 omakase first. That I don't have to share. What, nerdy? I'm an expensive bear. You just went to an omakase? To pick me up? Did you go because you're picking me up some food? It's not. Oh! Yeah, you didn't order one for me. You're from Ga? Dude, long rat. I've literally... Psycho has said it so many times. I ask on all the streams I join. I see. I'm comfortable with saying I'm from the West Coast. It was expensive. Yeah, but like, I'm worth it. Take out a loan. Understand your worth. That's the biggest thing in this stream. Where's my gongcha? Oh, it's fishy. We did the threat because this idiot would blah 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 blah. Tinfoil hat theory that the school districts enrolled him because they figure out he would do something stupid and make an example of him. Wait, Fishy, you went to school in Massachusetts? Did you know Steedling lives in Massachusetts? Like, did you know for a while? Did you know about Middlesex? Oh, you have chatted about it. Oh, you did? Do you think those kids are weird? Middlesex Pa? Oh, there's a Middlesex in Pennsylvania too? Which kids? The Middlesex high school kids. I heard it's like a really posh boarding school. Unemployed? It's okay. There are just a lot of stories, Gay Toilet Destroyer, about someone taking me on a date and an omakase was involved and I was shocked I had to share it. There are a lot of details missing, but that's the gist of it. Pennsylvania has Middlesex intercourse blue ball bird in hand. Pardon? Is that... Are those city names? Blue ball? Bird in hand? Is that Japanese food? Omakase is a Japanese word, and it means, I think it means chef's choice or something. So it's like you'll order a blank course omakase and the chef decides like what you get. And usually if you do it at like a sushi restaurant, it means like, okay, I'm gonna order like a 10-piece omakase, and the sushi chef is like, okay, I'm gonna make like 10 pieces of like these nigiris or like hand rolls, and like that's what you get. The omakase pidge omakase. What if the chef is off that day and they miss the mark? Then you're sore out of luck, dude. SOL. Ladybugs have like, are these pincers? Do you do art? Gay Toilet Destroyer? Or was I just on your like recommendeds for some reason? Kiss me in the moonlight. Alright. Is this commission? Sort of. These were Yichi, your character here's that I was selling for a like fundraising event for someone else. So kind of, yeah. One hand done. Are you gonna post photos? The fine slicing and presentation making. All the fish are from Japan. Where did you go? Was it like a super upscale place, Nerdy? What the fundraiser for? It was for someone in the like streaming community that a lot of the like viewers here are interconnected with, and I don't know the exact story, but essentially we were doing a fundraiser to help them move from the situation that they were in. Both that? Okay. Yeah, thank you, Lenny. So I made some like seasonal yichis. Even though I have no personal feelings about Christmas. Because I didn't really like grow up with it. Or like it never really had a special place in my like childhood. So it's very like, meh, it's fine. Raised a JW? What is JW? That's good if they're in a bad spot. Yeah! And I was like, well, I can't like give actual money. So at least I can like try to give some art and give people like an incentive to donate if they want one, as like a nice like thank you for helping. Jehovah's Witness. Their favorite dish to make, because if they're enjoying making a lot, yeah, yes, Puzzle. Lunar New Year's, like Chinese Lunar New Year. Oh, I understand. No. Yeah, my parents didn't celebrate. My parents are immigrants, so they're not really used to American customs. I grew up celebrating Lunar New Year's, but honestly, Chinese New Year, I don't know how like other East Asians celebrate Chinese New Year, or not Chinese New Year. I don't know how other East Asians celebrate Lunar New Year, but Chinese New Year is so effing specific. Literally, like, I think it lasts like 10 days or something. And the first day, it's like you can't visit friends or intermediate family. You can visit, you spend the day with like immediate family. And then the second day, that's when you can visit intermediate family. And then on like the fifth day, I think is like a quote unquote everybody's birthday to like celebrate life in the new year. And then there are just like a lot of themes. And like, I think for the first few days, you try to eat like a very vegetarian diet, like a Buddhist diet. It's just like a cultural thing, gay toilet destroyer. Or you go to a totally different continent. Exactly. That sounds like a lot of garbage. Nerdy, is Chinese New Year's not like that for you? I know I'm just not familiar with it. Yeah, of course. That's why I'm like elaborating a little bit. Always grateful for the restaurants open on Christmas. Grateful for those that don't really celebrate. Yes, I'm so grateful. Nerdy. Fanta! Why wouldn't you? I was relishing in it. Oh, thank you, Fanta. Nerdy, I hope you enjoy my emotes. Nerdy, you're just saying I'm back without realizing why you're back? I can ban No, Fanta, you wasted your money. You have to wait a whole month now. Ugh. Do ladybugs have antennas, or do they just have front feelers? They have like a whisker, like right here. Dude, I'm making this ladybug look like a sifu. My family just mildly celebrated Losar? Is that how I say it? Tibetan New Year for one day a year. And now I'm reading about all the other days. Ah. When is the Tibetan New Year? We just do family dinner before Chinese New Year, larger family dinner after Chinese New Year, often dim sum. Oh, interesting. It could also be regional, because our families are from very different regions as well. Similar time to Chinese New Year, but slightly different dates. Also, Red Pocket. Dude, Nerdy, you didn't hear this story before, but I'm a motherfucking tell it right now. So, usually around like Lunar New Year, if you have a Chinatown near you, they're gonna have like a Chinese New Year festival, and they have like the dancing lions. The Chinese lions are the ones that have like two people in the costume, and there's like a huge head that one person operates. And I was like a lot taller than all the other kids my age. I think I was like you know, fully grown 3'11" by like 5th grade. And they were like handing out red envelopes to like the little kids, and they looked at me and they were like, I don't think you're a little kid. And then I got so upset. I was like, the fuck? In Korea, they get mad if you call it Chinese New Year. I completely understand. It's because it's not Chinese New Year, it's Lunar New Year. But I feel like because a lot of the immigrants in, especially like America, were from China, people are just like so used to calling it that. Because there were a lot of like Chinese immigrants that, along with like, of course, black slaves that helped build like the railroad system in the States and stuff like that. So it was probably just a lot more common. Saying Lunar New Year isn't always specific enough. Are there a bunch of different? I guess you use Tibetan New Year as like an example. Does Korea celebrate it on the first day of the Lunar New Year? Or is it more like the Tibetan New Year, where it's variable? It's the same in Korea. Ah. No one has an America town or British town? Who would want to eat in an America town? I think you could just have like one restaurant dedicated to it. And it's like, all right, that's good. Is fish and chips considered a British food? Or is it a non-regional food? You see European grocery stores with American sections? Oh, really? I would if I was an expat living abroad for forever. That's true. Oh, it's UK. Oceania has fish and chips too. What counts as Oceania? Also, when you say antennas, do you mean like they would be popping out like up here? Like an ant? Because the ladybug photo I have, they're like, I'll just show you the photo. Oh my god. Oh my god. It disappeared. It's like right, so this part is the eye. But before I looked at photos of ladybugs, I thought this was the eye whenever I saw them in person. But they have like this little like, and then like this part is the eye, surprisingly. But I always thought this was the eye. And I feel so lied to. Huey. That's what bugs want you to think. Does that mean I'm dumb? Where have I heard this song before? Moths do a similar thing with their wings. I wonder what birds see. Because don't birds eat ladybugs? Oh. You're so smart. Everyone here is so smart. And if you're like, I'm not smart, everyone's smart in their own way. Good night, Huey. Except nerdy. Oh. Ripperoni. Stick bug? Dude, stick bugs? Dude, the first time I ever saw a grasshopper, not a grasshopper, what are they called? They're like big, they're like massive. Praying mantis? Dude, they're so big. I literally got so scared. You have some big how big are your grasshoppers? Isn't it 2 a.m. for you, Pidge? Oh wait, no. 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 Wait. What? It's 2 p.m. Oh! Mantises? I used to have a tame one that kept our porch buggies. They're so huge though. I was so scared that it was gonna attack me. I was like a little kid. I was like, oh my gosh. It's gonna look at me and think I'm food. Or it's gonna smell my fear and just... You know what I'm talking about? What's Necron? Maybe they would be good at back scratches. Oh, for sure. Don't they eat the head of their mate after they're done mating? It's a Warhammer thingy. Egyptian space terminators? When they get scared, they open their wings. Can they fly? Pidge, are you one of those Warhammer people? Not very good at flying, but it's an option. So like a chicken? What flies better, a chicken or... with a mountain of gray? Oh, because the unpainted. I was like, I love the color gray. What's wrong with gray? This sounds like it's gonna be a French song. He's scared he'd ruin them. Can't you just take the paint off? Or are they like pretty fragile? One armor piece and body part at a time? Huh? I'm gonna play more Lue. This doesn't look like a ladybug. But it is a ladybug. I promise you. Oops. Warhammer minis come as unbuilt pieces stuck together in these square flat thingies. Oh, they're kind of like gunplas? Aren't gunplas like that too? That's not a grasshopper. Gunpla doesn't need glue. Why do you need glue for a Warhammer mini? If they're like tiny, can't you see the like glue puddle up in the parts that you're like inserting together? If you like put too much glue. Isn't it like a special glue? Is it? I just think like when people think of, when I hear like DIY project or I need to put this together, I think of WD-40 and E600. Ooh, are you gonna go fishy? You don't blob it? Oh. Doesn't super glue usually dry up like after the first use? Gunpla, I haven't heard of it yet. Gunpla is, I think it's specific to Gundam. Moved out to a new city, dawning down on me. Can find sickly romance in the air, stroll without a care in sight. Ooh, this can't be right. 'Cause the sun's engaged the sky and my best friends found a new guy. I'm only getting older. I've never had a shoulder to cry on, someone to call. Wait, you can customize them? I thought it was quite rigid. Like, you wouldn't customize a Hatsune Miku model, would you? Unless you would. Posing them. Oh, they're posable. So they actually have like joints. So they're kind of like Bionicles. That's the closest thing I've built. 2 tonight because people engrave their gunpla? Isn't that melting plastic? Kid bashing a Miku. Hi, Kevin. Somewhere to call. Everybody's falling in love, but I'm falling behind. Everybody's falling in love. Oh, falling in love, but me. Extension kits? Wait, you can make your own parts by hand? Zadie, do you like the ladybug? Or do you want me to change it? I know. Oh my god. This white bit, I have decided on a way that I want to draw ladybugs. This bit, I was staring at ladybugs for so long. This bit right here. Sorry, I should use teal. Or cyan. This bit right here looks like a helmet. So I was like, okay, so it's like a head with like a helmet on. So this part is like this part right here. But I feel like it translates kind of weird. Because most people don't draw ladybugs like this. I feel like ladybugs are usually drawn as like, there's a head. People usually draw them like turtles, I feel like. You know what I'm talking about? But they have a hat on. It's so cute. Oh, I forgot you can 3D print. Is the paint that you use for Gunpla different than the paint you would use for like minis? Isn't there like that really famous like mini brand paint, like Citadel paint or something that a lot of people like? Ooh. Thank you, Zadie. That's GWS brand. Who's GWS? Citadel is James Workshop. Who's James Workshop? Green stuff. Milliput is game changing. Oh, is that like modeling stuff? Games Workshop? I don't know who that is. Is that like one of the big brands? They call it James for fun. Ah. Oh. Oh, so that's why a lot of people use it? Because it's like created for it? Is there like a dupe brand that people like to use? Tamiya or Aquios? Ah. Why is it better for Gunpla? Is it like an opacity thing? Or like a thickness, thinness thing? The same way as a regular plastic mini. Aren't Gunpla always plastic? Or is it sometimes metal? Most people go to other brands. Well, I think I like it. It looks so cute. I'm gonna export as PNG. And I'm gonna name it ZD. ZD gift. Thanks, ZD. I'll send it to you after stream. Aqueous also has specific colors for certain Gunpla kits pre-made. Ah. Metal minis are hard to come by now. Wait, really? Wasn't there that one Heroes Forge, I think is what it's called, where you can like make your own custom D&D mini? And I think you could buy the mini as a metal, like casted one. Oh, long ago. They use clear plastic? That's so interesting. Because I feel like if you don't paint it, it would be really hard to like see if you're like using it on the board. To Typically the same or cheaper. Come in dropper bottles. Ooh. Oh, Spuzzle! I love seeing people paint minis. I think it's always so cool to like obviously it's kind of like art where like what comes out of it is somewhat dependent on the amount of time that you spend on it, but also the time is dependent on like your experience and skill level with like the specific materials and things that you're using or like techniques that you're using. I always find it really cool. Yes, please. Thank you. Wear and tear for armor and all that. I know! It seems like so hard. Ice is the other one. Way. Psst, psst, psst. Does anyone have a picture of Ice's dog's face? Obi and Jinzi's Discord? Okay. Love you away. Masasha, you're not even working tomorrow. No. Good night, Sasha. Sleep well. I'll see you tomorrow. I guess. Ew, Kevin! Are you drinking alcohol? You should always drink water if you're drinking alcohol. And you may be going like, why would I trust you, Moo? It's because I've never had a headache from drinking alcohol specifically. I have to start putting caveats. It's because I'm getting old. I blame Long Rat. Why does this sound like a Christmas song? What's a Malibu pineapple? Is what I DM'd you. I remember. Oh, no, that's perfect. Thank you. I'd printed the model file myself. Ooh! Wait, you have a 3D printer? I've heard. Also, Xana, did I say hi to you? I don't remember, but hi. Standard acrylic paint after coating it with primer. Don't use black primer if you're gonna paint with lighter colors. Oh, light yellow or pink, yeah. I know sometimes artists, at least on like canvas, like using black to make certain combinations pop. Oh yeah, I think it was Long Rat that said like some 3D printers can be really toxic. I don't know if it's like the fumes of like heating up the plastic, or I think he specified resin ones, but I don't know the difference between resin versus plastic ones. I thought they were all plastic. Because doesn't resin harden after you like mix the activator in it? At least for like pouring resin, like art resin. Plastic filament. Ah. Great to make stuff, awful when it needs maintenance. Ah. We'll give you cancer if you don't do it right. Oh. But they're so expensive. Yeah. That's another reason. Yeah. I'm skipping. It's like peppermint. You smell like champagne. Come to my door. That's not the song I wanted. Move far away. Are you Kamehameha? All about your face. Like a heart forget. Of all the love self that you were ever enough. That you were always enough. You were almost too much for me. I'll take days as they come and try not to stare at the man who looks like you standing over there. I'll breathe and then breathe out, yell and scream and shout that I'm not strong enough. My skin's not as tough as I know yours always was. Someday I will heal. I'll throw another horn. I guess until then. Quiet. Maybe on the left side of my bed. Eyes. I lost my head. You. Ooh, that's too dark. Like the color of ice, right? Filament plastic ones. The current one has been broken on the kitchen table all year. Is it like the plastic like clogs the nozzle or something? With love. Oh, thank you. Wash and cure the models before drying. Why do you have to wash them? You have to wash off the excess resin, like the resin that isn't dried. I just kind of assume resin is kind of like UV gel, like UV nail polish or gel polish. had a bad clog that wrecked the whole squirty end. I just had to replace it. Aww. I don't know what I'm doing now. There has to be like some sort of YouTube video. Vertigo. There's one cable loose. Yeah, I don't know where it connects to. It's like those have you seen those mechanic memes where it's like you put back together like the engine or whatever and you have one screw left? I'm in a reckless fever, love struck girl, I tease her. Never be her, quite the job you've done on me, sir. You can posting in my mind over time. My world, oh what a curse of a girl. Ba 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 ba. Feelings down, they're to be found. Everything it be this way. I'm in a reckless fever, love struck girl, I tease her. Thought I'd never be her, quite the job you've done on me, sir. Posting parties, I'm working overtime. In my world, oh what a curse, being lovely. Like a high school movie. Coolant tubes and staring like a nest of snakes? Are engines really that complicated? Hallucinating, reckless fever, love struck girl, I tease her. Thought I'd never be her, quite the job you've done on me, sir. Would you trust me? Look, I know I'm laughing right now. Would you trust me to da, 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 da. Would you trust me to fix your transmission? Or like, you know, change your brake discs? You have complete faith in me? Really? F no. What do you mean? To your brakes or your transmission? It's like Legos, innit? I love Legos. I say, as I remember the last time I built Legos, I was like, why are there so many freaking pieces? Why does this Lego have like 200 pieces? And they're not in individual bags? That's crazy. This sounds like a Christmas song. I'm gonna start shitting myself. You know who doesn't have Christmas music? Gore? No. it was like a modern racing brake disc setup, you do just have to literally unplug it and put in a new one. Would you trust me messing around with your brake line though? I could do it for a bike probably. I heard working on bikes is like really dirty though. In it? Lenny, what do you mean no? What do you mean? You wouldn't trust me? So dancing in the dark. I mean, no, I wouldn't trust you. Wait, being a car mechanic is messy? Can I do it in like a not messy way? Because it's so hard scrubbing the oil off. So alive, alive, can you see? In the dark, dark. You're drying right now? Let's go. We smell the oil all the time. And other fluids? What does that mean, Pidge? Like lubricant? I don't fuck with you all the time. And you? Give me reasons we should be complete. You should be with him, I can't compete. No.
Round one. Jameson, thank you for your sub.
How are you? Did you have a good day today?
Yeah.
Should I do this for an ice block? Or does it look weird? Real question. Dark, dark.
I need to look at a picture.
I'm itchy. Where's my phone? Ow. They put the white like everywhere. Off my shoulders, it was ever hard to move.
My day was pretty decent, yeah.
It was you. Perfect don't mean that it's working, so what can I do? Maybe I should make the like these lines a different color, like kind of like closer to this one. I might, 'cause sometimes I look in her eyes and that's where oh shoot, of us. I try for her touch, but I'm thinking of the way it was. Said I'm fine, said I moved on. I'm only here in her arms, hoping I'll find. I put this on the wrong layer! It sounds like Huey. Oh! I would not be fast enough for a pit crew. Let's all be really honest right now. I would not be fast enough. Again, and the rot of sight in my mind, 'cause sometimes Lamon, is that how I say it? The one on Invisible Fire. It's not Invisible Fire, okay? There was a bug. Said I moved on. Jameson, would you trust me to would you trust me to fix your transmission? Like rebuild your transmission? Or change your brakes out? Ooh, ooh. Jameson, where are you going? A glimpse of us, but I'm thinking of the way it was. Said I'm fine, said I moved on. I'm only here in her arms, hoping I'll find a glimpse of us. Also, if you feel like you relate to the song heavily, you should break up with that person. Because this song is toxic AF. You'll choose brakes rather than transmission, really? Can you guess who this is for? I hope he likes it. Ice is so sweet to everyone. Brakes are safer? Oh, safer for who? Me or you? I wouldn't spray the rest of the pit crew with fuel unless they were in my way. Ice is a gem. He really is. I was a little worried that he wouldn't be sleeping right now. Like last night, I think it was. He was having some trouble sleeping. Jameson, do you have allergies? What's your blood type? Asking for a friend. What's your blood type? How many kidneys do you have right now? Asking for a friend? Pull motors out of them and put fancy parts on the cars to make them go faster. Yeah, I don't know. All I know about cars are like the car kids that I grew up with. And they were broke. You have no allergies and you can't remember? As long as you're not AB, I guess. Or A. Or B. I really hope you're O. Probability though, you know? 2 days ago? Wait, why, Pidge? Were they like running something or did something happen? As far as I know, there's 2 kidneys. I can keep it that way. I mean, You're not a ginger, right? I want to say A negative. We'll find out. Bad thing happened in North Sydney. Oh yeah. There was something that happened in Sydney. What was it? I remember seeing it on the news earlier and I was like I think yesterday or something. And I was like, oh, Pidge. Oh, the Bondi Beach. For falling in love, have to wait on me. Did they not reprimand? Did they get the person? Bondi Beach? Thank you. Also, you don't have to talk about it. I know. Stuff like that is like a large part of our reality, especially in like American schools with like kids, literal kids, and in other public places. They arrested one who's in hospital and other. Oh, there was more than one person. Oh, is that Golden Eye? What's Golden Eye? 007? Waiting for falling in love. Have to wait on me. As I've been waiting for. Is that a dragon with a bra? Oh no, it's like an off shoulder like cropped top. In teaser? Did I say that right? In teaser? I like it. I like the shading you did with the wings too. Yes, I'll be waiting. The random baguette. Ooh! I'm surprised it's blue. I see the purpley reddish shift now. Against your ring light? I want to be a bloodbender. I mean a waterbender. It would be so cool. What kind of bending would you actually want to be, Psycho? Santa, what? It would be, because then I could like make myself a little air bubble and then I could just walk on the bottom of the ocean floor and I don't have to worry about learning how to swim. I can go scuba diving with my own gear. Ahmed El Ahmed. Which one is the last name and which one is the first name? Are they okay or did they also get injured, Pidge? The calm of a waterbender and the sometimes intensity? Are waterbenders really intense? I always thought firebenders were intense. I would bloodbend for sure. Jameson. Real question. If you stumbled upon the death note, would you use it? Would you take it? Or would you leave it? I don't know if I would take it, but I definitely know I would not use it. I feel like that's too much of my consciousness. It's one of the reasons why I don't like being in like a leadership position that actually has to make choices that impact other people directly. Because I would go through like a whole morality crisis. Yeah, I don't know if I would. I feel like if I took it, I would lock it away. Exactly, Spuzzle. say. The Death Note and the Death Note, will it destroy itself? I don't think so. Because at least from the... I only watched the anime. I don't know if there's a manga or manga that delves into it deeper. But it seems like it's like a part of death. And I think that paradox would either create a black hole or it just wouldn't happen. I'd be jotting so much down. Really, Psycho? I'd want a firebend to shoot lightning? Wait. Wait. Firebenders can shoot lightning? Oh, lighting. Oh, I guess they could fly. Yeah. But can you fly? Because what was her name? Tove? Tove flies, though. But I guess she leaves Earth's pillars behind her when she kind of flies. Toph? Lightning is an advanced firebender technique? Why is it lightning and not water bending or like air bending? Wait, you didn't know this? I'd lock it away. Yeah. Have you not seen Azula? Who's Azula? Toph? Bloodbending is advanced waterbending technique. Oh. I know. Toph is great. I've only ever seen the first Avatar. I don't remember how it ends. So I don't know if I watched it all the way to the end. But I've never seen Legends of Korra or like any other spin-off of it. Azula is Zuko's evil sister who shoots lightning and flies. Also, her fire is blue. Maybe I've seen her. Magic the Gathering has Avatar crossover cards now. Earthbending is fun in that. Do they have like bloodbending and stuff in that? Gray Delisle? How do I say that last name? Delily? 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 D. I'm sorry. D. Lyle? Ah! Gray Delisle? Is that their real last name? What kind of last name is that? Yeah, right. Meow, 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 meow. Spending in magic is neat because it lets you turn a card you usually just use as elemental energy into actual fighters. Like a mountain card becomes a creature like... Oh, so it's like you're creating your own elementals? Like a rock elemental or something? They also voiced Asajj Ventress in one of the Clone War series. Is that the person with the like clown-ish makeup? Azula's kind of a character to love hate or love to hate because she does some messed up villainy stuff. So are they kind of like Minthara and BG3? How people like love her even though she's like a villain?
Thanks.
There we go, Psycho. Yeah, here we go. Kinda? I thought Clone Wars was uh live action. And the heroes. Honestly, Ursula kind of badass. And stays evil. Ah. I need my ice photo.
Meow meow.
Ice Cube cartoon. The second movie is called The Clone Wars, so yes, it's live action. Oh, Samurai Jack guy. Samurai Jack? Wait, so it's by Cartoon Network? Gendy Tartovsky? Steven Spielberg IRL series that is coming out based on the 3D animated series. Oh. Jameson. Thank you for getting to just sub. That's very sweet. I hope you enjoy the emotes. You're all terrible. Ah! My chopsticks. Everyone's so sweet. I know I'm hella like tsundere sounding whenever I say thank you because I always tell people to leave. Wait, this song is so sad. Oh, is this the one that's like heartbreaker? Or am I thinking of something else? It's like a brownie gray. Kind of like me. Does that look like the schnoozer? That's too brown. Orangey. Because he's not really black. Schnoozer. Schnauzer. Parts within to me. Oh, sucker. Fucker. Right? That's like kind of similar. Oh, shoot. That's not really that similar. Is a filthy schnoo? Yams. You think that's a bit too dark for a schnauzer? Maybe I'll go a little bit lighter. For like readability. I'll go with this one. It's like a dark chocolatey mocha-y. You know what I'm talking about? You've never played this artist before, have you, Psycho? Teeth into me. Sucker. Sucker. Once or twice only? Thanks. I was thinking that ice could be the present. I know it's like, oh, it's usually like the owner is the gift giver and the like pet is coming out of the box. But I was like, ice is literally the perfect shape to wrap a ribbon around. With Lauren Babick? Oh. So I thought it'd be really cute. Ice is a gift. So true. Oh, oh. Schnauzer, mouth open. Do they have a mustache? Oh, they do. They're trimmed that way? Is it like the breed's the breed standard? Do they have like a... Or should I go like all the way out here? We'll see, we'll see. Because husky to get clipped and they did it like a poodle. Ew! That's so bad for a husky. Oh, it kind of looks like an otter. Good morning, Mishark. I'm gonna just erase this for now. I thought that too. Wait, for what, Jameson? How many people have huskies here? It never snows, so they don't get their winter coats. It's like the same in Texas. I'll see like Texas owners, like Texas husky owners buying like little kiddie pools and filling them up with ice. Oh, yeah, isn't it? I've always thought that if a dog has a double coat, you should never shave it down. Was my understanding. You have a husky plush? I grew up with a husky plush. I grew up with like the old school Pikachu plush. And if you know, you know. And a husky plush that I would have around with me all the time. Or drawing. Why does creative brain always kick in at night? You could try to, you could sketch really quickly. And then go like to Betty Bye. So you can have like your cake and eat it too. Wait, did everyone grow up with a husky plush? You love OGP? Yeah! They are! They used to be so chubby and cute. They were a little scary to look at for too long. But they were so cute! They don't make them the same anymore. Dude, I would bring my Pikachu with me everywhere. And my husky, oh. Wait, Pikachu used to move? The only moving toy I ever saw as a kid was the one... It was like... I forget what it was called, like an eye dog or something. Where like the ear and the tail and stuff were different, and you could like give it a bone, and it could like sit for you. Hi, Freedoms. The Aibo? There was Xana? Aibo. This was like the advanced version of what I'm thinking of. The one I'm thinking of was more like cube shaped. Cube shaped dog. What? You had a koala Beanie Baby? Wait, do you still have your Beanie Babies? Cube shaped dog toy. 1990s, I guess. Cube shape? No. Electronic dog. I wonder if it's what... The Poochie. Robochi? Techno the robotic puppy. And you go... Rah, 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 rah. Yes, Puzzle! But I do still have Mel the koala. iPod dogs. It was before like Nintendogs was even a thing. I'm pretty sure. It was like Nintendog OG. I like how I colored the outline when I just have to erase it anyways. Oops. A dog, a parrot, and a cat. Oh. I didn't know. I thought they only had the dog. Was the dog like the newest, or did they all come out around the same time? Had softer, more bubble-like shapes and brighter colors. Ah. Yapping dogs that did the black split. That's hilarious. I feel like I need to go like, you know what I'm talking about? Mm.
Meow.
I'm never gonna forget that video. Still meowing in your car. I usually don't hang out with tiny dogs. So one of the first times I actually like hung out with a small dog and like pet it and stuff, I was like, whoa, this is kind of scary. Like, how do you not step on your dog every single day? Because even I almost step on Rio so many times throughout the day just because he's like, oh, I don't really care if I trip you. Haha. I want what I want. Okay, I'm gonna pee really quick. I'm trying to hold it. I'm trying to hold it in because I'm almost done, but I like really have to go. Oh, where's my mouth? I've been practicing rolling my R's. I can almost prolong it. I just get too excited. And then everything like clenches up. Thank you, Freedoms. Thank you, Pidge. Yeah, I had the Poochie. I remember. I got a throwback. Got a throwback to like Polly Pocket. And I used to I used to have this like Nintendo game. Not Nintendo. Neopet game. Where I think like I had this like Poogle. And it was kind of like a Tamagotchi. Polly Pocket, yeah! I wonder if there's still a thing. But the Poochie the most? Yeah. I missed the giant omelet too. Oh my god! I remember always getting really excited about visiting every day, and I was like, maybe I'll get something special. Oh, it's back? Wait, they discontinued for a while? Pa 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 pa. I don't want to know how to play the drums. I just want the pa 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 pa. Pa 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 pa. I mean, Neopets are still there. Yeah, I wonder if they all. I think they. If your Neopets die, quote unquote, die from starvation, don't they just get a ghost skin instead? Oh, was it paintbrush? I always assumed that's how people got the ghost skin. They just delete them? That's so sad.
Oh.
Dude, if I ever learned how to scream, I would never stop doing it. I was always too scared to own a Tamagotchi. Psst. Okay, Spuzzle. I want this. Bam, 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 bam. Did he just did they just cuss and say MFer? Do schnauzers have bushy eyebrows? Like, I want to say David Levitt. Who's the dad in Schitt's Creek? Let's go, Spuzzle. Who's John Howard? Aw, thanks for the follow. I hope you're having a good lurk. Real question. Do you think they look better covering the eyes a little bit or a bit higher? Huh? Covering the eyes a little bit or a bit higher? I've never met a schnauzer, so I don't really have a good like reference point for this part. I prefer higher. Is it like more visible? Is that why? Yeah, more readable. Okay. Because of going back to school. Oh. Would they allow Tamagotchis in school? Da 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 da. Da 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 da. This was not intentional, but I really like how it looks. I like this. Take a hit. A bit of the One Lazy Town song. I can see that. Take a hit. I need the hands. Oh, actually, I can steal Poco's hands. Oh, I forgot I made it wider. Oops. Freedoms, I'm absolutely not surprised that this song came from you. Also, we're gonna be ending soon. Maybe in like 10 minutes. I know. Me neither. I've never heard this song before. I don't like these hands. I'm gonna just make new ones. This are chipmunks roast. Thank you. Thank you so much for choosing this one. I feel like schnauzers would have smaller hands than Poco. Especially because their arms are shorter. I like this. I don't know what he's rapping about, but I like his rapping tone, if that makes any sense. Group of kids suspended because they all were black often. What's Columbine? Or who is that? Oh. Man, people need to like get more mental help for real. Good night, Dana. Thank you for hanging out. I always appreciate it. Especially when it's just like cozy days. But I think I like it. I know people tend to put like eye dots for like darker characters to help the eyes kind of pop more. Do you think it helps? Real question. I feel like it kind of helps. Okay. You think Ice will like it? I hope so. Ice. Gift. I finished my cheese! Yeah. Now I just have to do the blind box art and then the Gen Z gift exchange art. I have a really good idea for it. I just haven't really decided yet, but it's gonna be really cute. And it's gonna have a baddie. It's gonna be baddie. Unless they're uncomfortable with sexualization. She's not gonna be like sexualized. She's just like a natural born baddie. You know what I mean? I'm talking about Lulu from Final Fantasy X. I feel like they don't really sexualize her. She's just a natural born baddie. Exactly, Jemison. She got that baddie energy. Thanks, Puzzle. I really like the mouth that we ended up with. I like that I decided to redo it rather than have it all the way up there. Of course. Lulu is a baddie. Lulu from Final Fantasy X is a baddie. Literally, look at her. She could be like an amazing model. You're doing what with Lulu's images? Caught red-handed. Who's live? Who can we say hi to? Meow, 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 meow.
Oh, stupid Hollow Knight and it's so late.
Can you tell I have a favorite streamer? I love napping to Steedling. But I hope. Ooh, Steedling is playing Hollow Knight, so if you are avoiding spoilers, he's on a boss battle right now, and I think he's doing Steel Soul. But feel free to join the socials. Feel free to follow on YouTube. We're at 97 subscribers. And it's just crazy. Like, I know, like, comparing the numbers between, like, Twitch and YouTube, it's great. It's like, nah. But, like, it's like, oh my god, like, it's like I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? You know. But I hope you all have a lovely night or a lovely rest of your afternoon or morning. And remember to take care of yourselves. Remember your medication if you still haven't taken it. And I will see you all on the weekend. I'll see you all on the weekend. And I might be streaming a bit more next week because I'll have it off. Use your favorite emotes for the raid. And I'll see you all when I see you. Goodbye. Good night. Bye, everyone.